Why, hello there, everyone. Good evening. I hope the evening finds you all well. Paul is fat. Paul is dumb. Paul will be filled with rhino gum. Good evening. You're drunk? What else is new, buddy? You got a problem. You got a problem, okay? I'm the only one in your life brave enough to tell you to your fucking face. Playing some Town of Salem. Yeah, I was trying to play some Vidya, but my the wireless in here is shit. I have a 50-foot network cable on order, so I just have to wait till that comes in, I guess, because I was having a really good game of Smite, and that got shitted up by fucking choppy-ass network bullshit. When's the next show? Monday. I used to play Team Fortress 2. I haven't in a long time. You're high right now. Good for you, bro. It's the only way to be. Well, I mean, that's not true, I guess. The only way to be is, well, I mean, you could be sober too, I guess. I guess sobriety is a way to be. I wouldn't recommend it, but thanks, Stone Zebra. Right back at you, you slanty-eyed weirdo. Oh yeah, dude. My eyeballs are a little strained, man. I've been doing a lot of work over the last couple of days, a lot of reading, a lot of computer bullshit, and my eyeballs are just like, they're not very happy with me. Me and the girl of my dreams started dating yesterday, dude. Good for you, man. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to hear that, like, people actually get to date the girls of their dreams. I'll be right back. Oh, man. I did that girl of my dreams chasing for a while. Didn't turn out too great for me in the end. But I certainly would not stand in the way of another man's love. Props to you, sir, if you pulled it off. Ari Shafir whipped out his balls, dude. Cool. Sometimes you gotta pull your fucking scrotum out for the lulz, you know? If there's one thing I've learned about comedy, it's that. Sometimes you just gotta go low, man. Just gotta pull your fucking nuts out and jiggle them around a little bit for the audience. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just has to happen that way, fellas. Yeah, I had to refill my Viper. Brett killed Dorn. Cool, man. She lives on in Star Trek Online, though, dude. Commander Kamorn Dorn is out there keeping the Federation safe from all those Klingon vote bots, dude. Dude, is my battery gonna die right after I fill up? Honestly. Was once said I smoked so much weed when I brought up that I looked like the nigga from the Zigzag cover. Ooh. Okay. Now, I don't know why I put those on. I guess I don't need those. Now, at least we're clear to be fucking adults here. I got everything I need. Can I go get my vapor? Can't sit here and talk to people without my vapor. Drug time? Fuck yeah, it's drug time. Is there a time of day when it's not drug time? Because I don't want to be awake during that time of day. It's always time for the drugs. Oh yeah. Let's grind up some nugs here and have our way with them. Drunken Peasants Australia tour. What the fuck is there to tour in Australia? Over here's a fucking desert. Over there's a fucking ocean. Welcome to fucking Australia. You want another tour? Yeah, thanks. Come on down and see Melbourne. Looks a lot like Canberra, but it's bigger. DP meetup in Aurora. Cool, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Aurora, Illinois, dude. Let's do it. I'd love to go to Newcastle, dude, and drink some of you guys' delicious brown ale, which I hear over here in the States is just delicious. You've never smoked wed? That's okay, dude. You don't have to smoke wed. You can be cool without drugs, man. You don't have to get high to be a fly guy. There used to be like public service announcements back in the 90s, man. You guys would fucking flip at how they used to treat us back in the 90s when it came to this shit. I mean, they're still doing it to you guys. They're still doing the, what's up, fellow young people? It's me. But it was so much worse back in the 80s and 90s, man. Back then, dude, it was a goddamn travesty. They would do these shitty fucking hip-hop songs like, you know, drugs are bad, yeah, they're no good. I don't like them in my hood. Say no to drugs. Say no to drugs. You know what I mean? And you'd be like, whoa! Like somebody out there was just like, the kids like the hip-hop, so let's tell them not to smoke drugs in the hip-hop. How do you make a hip-hop song? Well, you just go flippity, hippity, bippity, boo. It's like, dude, there was not a single kid in the 90s that didn't smoke weed because of those fucking commercials, man. In fact, I would be willing to bet that there are a lot of kids that maybe wouldn't have smoked weed that did smoke weed because of those commercials. Because they were like, man, if the people making this commercial are this lame, then this weed shit must be amazing. One more thing before you go. If somebody pressures you, just say no. Just say no. Saying no is cool. Saying no is cool. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. And don't bring drugs into school. Saying no is cool. Saying no is cool. It's like, oh, no, no. Jesus Christ. And then in the 90s too, they would get all these endorsements from like celebrities who we all knew were smoking weed. We all knew these celebrities were smoking weed. It would be like, hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dennis Rodman. I play for the Chicago Bulls, and I could never do my job if I smoked weed. Don't smoke drugs. And we'd be like, Dennis,
You have pink fucking hair and you're fucking Carmen Electra. Everybody knows you're smoking weed. Shh, it's okay. It's like no kid was like, wow, Dennis Rodman.
Man. It's my favorite sex position. I like the leverage that, like, legs over the shoulders, me on top gives me. Like, that's a great, like, position. I like that. I like the leverage of it. I like a froggy style a lot, too. The chick lays on her stomach and then, like, lays her legs out, and you get in between the legs and fuck it that way. That's a personal favorite of mine. I like that one. Yeah, froggy style, dude, because she lays on her stomach with her legs out like a frog, man. You get up on it, dude. You get up back, like, behind there and fucking hit it, dude. Yeah. Pee-pee the Frog style, dude. I hit it like Pee-pee the Frog, dude. Yep, face down, ass up. That's the way I like to fuck. Face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. I'm leaving the city. You're leaving the city I'm at with my girlfriend in a month, and she's being really sweet to me, and I don't want to be sweet back because it'll just hurt her and me more. What should I do? Why don't you just tell her what you're planning on doing? I don't know, dude. Like, what? Who says you have to live in the house and just lie and lie and lie, dude? She knows you're leaving? Oh. Then what's the problem? She's being nice to you still? Just tell her, like, you're not comfortable with her, like, trying to do that and shit. Say, look, we can be cool and everything, but I'm not, this is over. If you can't hang with that, then you better come to learn it. I don't know, dude. It's a weird position to be in, man. Still living with a chick for another couple of months, but you already broke up. Is there any good reason to think racism is still a problem in the U.S.? Racism is a regional problem in the U.S. I mean, I don't really think racism as an ideology is a problem because it's pretty impotent to be put into practice at this point. But regionally, it can still be a problem. There are still places on this in this country where it'd be pretty dangerous for a black dude to just walk around the streets. You know, so I guess once that's gone, then I'll be able to get on the racism is 100% not a problem boat. But until then, clearly there's still racism out there. Do a cigarette. I did chamber choir through school, and it was a special elective. I got pulled out of musical theater. Well, I got recruited out of musical theater into chamber choir, which was my high school's invite-only performance choir, which meant a lot of traveling for me. So we would go to, like, a competition every week, basically. Do a lot of singing. Well, let's see. To answer your question, which cities can't a black man walk down the streets of without fear for his own life? I don't know the names of them. That's kind of the problem, right? This kind of systemic racism that's still like a black person isn't safe is endemic of rural California. Vidor, Texas is a good example. You know, Cobalt, Texas is another place that I stopped on my way in, where it looked like if you look anything outside of a normal white person and you were just walking around and trying to do business in that town, you'd probably be fucked with. Yeah, East Texas is a fucking shithole, man. And there are places in Georgia, Mississippi. There are places all over the South where a black person probably would not be very smart to be found on their own after sundown walking the streets. Oh, Georgia's got a lot, man. Georgia may be one of the worst fucking states for that shit. Georgia is still so fucking racially divided, man. Yeah, East Texas is really... Like, I came to find that. I was in South Texas. And South Texas is not really Texas. West Texas is a little bit more like Arizona than Texas. East Texas is Texas. That's the South. That's actually where Texas gets its chops for being a southern state, is out in East Texas. It's a whole different fucking ball game out that way, guys. Whole different world. It's like you fucking landed on the moon or something. I drove through East Texas to get to Louisiana. There's another one. Some of those little fucking rural communities in Louisiana, like Grosse Teat. Yeah, dude. How's it different? It's just like people have been living without TV or the radio or something in some of these little towns, man. I'm telling you, I stopped in a lot of little gas station towns in East Texas and West Louisiana. I'm talking about like places that time fucking forgot, guys. We're not talking about fucking American cities. We're talking about shitty little gas station stopover trucker towns where you don't, like it's not the same place there. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. I mean, the laws are pretty much, the federal laws are blanket across Texas when it comes to racism and denying people work and all of that, hate crimes, all of that legislation is in place. People in places like East Texas, certain parts of Georgia, certain parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, the Carolinas, they don't give a fuck. They're going to stay the way they are. My daddy was this way. My daddy's daddy was this way. My daddy's daddy would never abide a nigger standing in his front porch, knocking on his door asking for directions. Now, why would I do? What did he do that wasn't good enough for me? I got something figured out my granddaddy didn't have figured out. I got something to fucking learn that my granddaddy didn't know. Huh? I grew up in a place that has that attitude, man. I grew up in a place that has that attitude, bro. There are a lot of people that live where I grew up that have that type of attitude. I just don't like niggers. Usually it's said through what looks like a lip through or something. I just don't like niggers, man. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. That makes me a racist. I guess I'm a racist, but I'm gonna be straight up, fucking plain white honest with you, man, because that's the only way I know how to be. I don't like niggers. I don't like spicks. I don't like wops. I don't like fucking chinks. I don't like faggots. I don't like lesbians. I don't like none of these motherfuckers. I sound like an abo. Hi, Quiet. I hear you. No need to knock. No need for the tism storm.
I bring you a bag of carbs.
Carbs?
Pure carbs.
I can't do anything with that, but thank you.
You can have pretzels.
Oh, I can have, well, I mean, like, yeah. I can have
It's
pretzels.
bread, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Carbs.
Sure.
I worked 10 hours.
Yeah, you got there early though. That was your bad.
That was my bad.
Dude, you're the one that walked into work
But
early
I had no breaks.
for 10 hours straight, all day today till you left. Jesus.
No breaks.
I think that's illegal. In fact, I know that's illegal.
I couldn't have a break.
They-
I barely even got to pee.
They have to give you a break. They have to give you a break on a regular schedule. Like
I
you
know,
have.
like you're supposed to have 10s and 30s every day.
Yeah.
But the people that I was with, I couldn't leave them alone for that long.
You need. Oh man, dude.
Dynamore, get down.
I'm so angry, dude.
I couldn't.
I hate those fucking people over there. I just want to fucking slap them. All right, babe. Well, go get your clothes off and go get in the bath and soak. Honestly,
Yeah,
like as hot as you can hang with, and go soak your body for a little bit, especially your feet.
I like that new CSS a lot.
Isn't it awesome?
That looks really good.
Isn't it great? This banner usually moves. Like, here, I'll reload it for you. It starts and it moves a little bit.
Oh wow, who did that?
Tim Tom, or Raging Alcoholic from the Discord.
Really?
Yeah. He did all this CSS work in 2 days.
Damn, mad props.
He also redesigned the overlay for Ideology and the main show, and gave Ben window dressings for all the different cameras he uses. So full screen. Each peasant has his own border now, with
That's
his
cool.
little things that reference to him.
That is really awesome. That looks so good.
The
I love
4-person overlay that he uses, each peasant has his own little thing, and it's all divided by
it. I
really
noticed
nice
the new
looking
overlay
graphics.
has like your names on each
Yeah,
one
it's
too.
like that as well on
Yeah.
the four panel thing. And he also made us a 4-panel one with a box in the middle, a letterboxed box in the middle for a guest.
Aw,
So the guest is right in the center of all 4 of us,
that's cute.
and that's all overlaid as well.
Hi, sweetie. Hi.
Um,
I don't have a lizard anymore.
So
Why did Chelsea have to take back her lizard?
I know I'm gonna miss little Nova being up there.
Yeah, she was fun to have for a few days. But yeah, it was super, super, super busy today.
Why? Do you
I
think?
don't know, like, usually when I check out my drawer, I have maybe like, I don't know, like $150, $180 in there. And like, we start with 100. I had $330 in my drawer today.
That's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah, there was I wonder what the guest count was for today, because it was just, as soon as I got in there, I was like, oh, I'm an hour early. Maybe I'll just, like, go sit down for an hour. And then Jordan was like, I need you to ring these people up. And I was like, okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ever tried a hookah? Yeah, I've had hookah before.
I've had it before.
It's fun. Get a
I was
nice
like-
nicotine buzz off of that.
I was super worried about the nicotine, like, when I did
Oh,
hookah.
that's a big deal with hookah. Dinor, you're gonna have to calm down, dude. The energy is driving me fucking insane.
Yeah, you're driving daddy insane.
Chill.
Okay.
There, you can say hi to mom without whimpering and doing figure eights between her legs. Jesus Christ, fucking Dinor,
I
dude.
don't think I really got a nicotine buzz from when I did hookah. Like, I mean, it was like,
Maybe you did like.
it was really, really low nicotine, I think.
That's
I
good.
don't know. But yeah, like, I was worried when I joined my cousin, because she was doing the hookah thing. I was worried that I was gonna get, like, addicted to nicotine and go in, like, a downward spiral into cigarette addiction.
Dude, it can happen, dude. I've seen it.
Really? Just from hookah?
Yeah, dude. When hookah started to become a thing,
Uh-huh.
they had a big old campaign about it, because like people were going in there and doing hookah and getting nicotine addicted and realizing that they could fucking cop a buzz or get the fucking feed the need with cigarettes and shit.
Really?
Dude, it's
I didn't think
super
it was
addictive.
I didn't think it was that much nicotine.
It's a lot of nicotine. People that do it all the time get addicted to nicotine just like anybody else.
Wow.
A lot of nicotine in hookah.
I didn't think so.
I want to do ayahuasca, man, but I want to do it right. I want to go down to like fucking Argentina or some shit and find an actual shaman, like a legit
Calm down.
local ayahuasca shaman, sit down and just have him fucking walk me through the whole thing, dude. I want to puke my guts out and see God.
What is ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca is like this plant that they boil into a tea. You drink it, and it makes you really sick, and then it makes you hallucinate.
Who the fuck would ever want to do that?
It's a spiritual thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a spiritual thing to people in South America.
Okay, well, those people are weird. Can we just nuke them?
Probably, yeah. We probably will at some point.
Just them and like the Middle East and New Zealand.
I love you, said the little blue man. Apparently, it makes some people quit doing heroin.
Really?
Cool.
If
Ketamine.
If you just do it once, maybe? Or like
I don't know.
a few times.
I don't know.
Well, that person's gonna have to answer me.
I,
Because if I was a heroin addict,
yeah.
I don't know how many times it would take for me to do ayahuasca to make it worth getting off of heroin.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to go ahead and just let myself get addicted to heroin and then just go do an ayahuasca. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I really like opiates, and I have a feeling that injecting, like just slamming. Well, the closest I've ever come is morphine in the hospital. And I felt better than I've ever felt at any moment in my entire life about 5 minutes after I was injected with morphine. Nothing mattered. I was just floaty and content, and everything was beautiful. And so I have a feeling that, like, you know, heroin would be a pretty good trip for me. I'd be into it. But as long as I can, you know, get myself a real nasty addiction and then go, okay, this is too much, and just go do an ayahuasca, clean up, call it a day, dude. Trip balls and then wake up and I'm not on heroin anymore. Cool.
Oh, you did a thing. Or something.
I added a thing, yeah. I added some things over there for you to peruse. It's not done yet, but I'm just writing down ideas as I get it.
I have to brush my teeth. No.
Yep. You should become an engineer and make a weed bomb that spreads across the world, dude. That might save the planet, dude. If we strategically just dropped bales of weed instead of bombs everywhere on the planet, just drop weed. That may save everyone. May save us all.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go take your advice and have a shower for that.
That's a good idea. LSD bomb, that would be even better, dude. I just dropped Blue Dream, man.
People want to kill each other with an LSD bomb.
Yeah, see, I don't want that shit. LSD's not a trip I want to force on people, but dude, I'd just have...
What if you did like a salvia bomb?
I'd have like a bunch of jet fighters with special canisters filled with Blue Dream that ignite and blow smoke out. Just dust all the cities.
What about salvia? Like constant salvia going through there.
Salvia?
Yeah, dude, make people like fly out of their windows.
That's horrible.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, see, this is why you're not in charge of the world. Because you're a fucking psychopath. You guys should, honestly, I know that, you know, a lot of you probably don't believe in God, but you should get on your knees and thank God every night that Ashley is not the leader of the fucking world, because all of you would be fucked. She doesn't care about any of you. She would just, like, if she was the emperor of the known universe, dude, you would be like little playthings to her. She doesn't care. You guys are lucky. You're fortunate. Da 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 da. Oh man. Oh man. Oh boy. You gonna trim your mustache? No. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna trim it. I'm gonna continue growing it and combing it down into my beard, dude. That's the way that you do it. Otherwise, you end up looking like a weirdo with a nicely, neatly trimmed mustache, and you're like this, dude. Watch how weird this fucking shit is. Hey, everybody. Paul Zigo here, rocking my awesome beard and my neatly trimmed mustache. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's feeling good. Hey, got a great show for you tonight. Gonna do some high ideology. You know. Holy fucking shit, dude. No. No. Hey everybody. Hey. How's it going? I love it, dude. Boy, oh boy, I love it. It's a beautiful thing. Ben, dude, I don't look anything like Ben with my hair flipped up, dude. Did you hear that Milo is returning to Berkeley? Also, Brett moved to vid.me and only has 2 followers. Ow. I love that. That's great news. Oh man, dude. What happened to minds.situation/individual? What happened to minds.situation? I thought that was the answer. Paul, my boyfriend broke up with me, said he doesn't love me anymore, but I have an IP tracker and he keeps checking my Tumblr. What does this mean? He's probably trying to, like, get a peek at your devastation, make himself feel better going out of the relationship. Or he's trying to get a peek at what you do behind the scenes when he leaves you, see if you move on immediately, so that he can test you out as a future fallback. Either way, you should probably just not be tracking IPs and just walk away from the dude. Most relationships that like have breakups in them don't last. They just end in breakups. So if you've already got one breakup under your belt, you're fighting a massively uphill battle. So if I were you, I would just walk away from it and move on. I'm not going to trim it, no. No, dude, I'm going to keep it fucking exactly like this. I'm glad, but also sad the age of the manatee is over. I mean, I wouldn't be too hasty to declare the age of the manatee is over. I mean, you remember my teachings, right? The teachings of the historian. All that the manatee does goes within the great cycle. You guys don't remember rule number 1? The cycle. I hate atheist, Christian, flagging, anti-flagging, nice to TJ, angry to TJ, trying to be nice to Paul Zigo, mad at Paul Zigo, fuck with his family. You know what I mean? It's the fucking cycle, guys. This is all par for the fucking course. If my theory of the manatee cycle is true, which maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Maybe it's finally, the cycle has finally been broken. I don't know. It's possible. I'm just telling you that this is not new in Paul's theory of the manatee cycle, okay? This has been done at least 2 times that I can remember, where Brett Keane has deleted his entire web presence, his Facebook, But there used to not be a Twitter, but, you know, like any old blogging sites, any ancillary sites, closed down all his channels, just disappears. Sometimes for months, guys. Months. There was a time where the dude was pretty much had zero presence on the internet for at least 6 months. So this could last. But I'm just letting you know that I wouldn't count my chickens, I wouldn't count my manatees before they bob to the top of the river. Okay? Yeah, dude, he's out there fucking licking his wounds, dude. He's out there fucking licking his propeller scars, munching away on the algae at the bottom of the internet on vid.me, dude. One day, I will return to the grazing grounds of YouTube, and I will kill T.J. Kirk and Paul Siegel. Telling you. Bunch of dirty ass fucking losers. No cheese. Dude, you think it's not true? You think it's not true, dude? Alright, Starve the Manatee's back on. That was a brief interlude. Nothing more. Starve that manatee. He's just starting to get hungry, guys. He's starting to get hungry. Starve the manatee. But remember the prophecies that I've just given you, because only the people that watch this channel will hear those prophecies, at least in the near future. Okay? You just remember. Those happy few that were here. Moving on, in order to just highlight how far beyond the matinee that we've gone, let's go balls motherfucking deep. It's time. It's time, guys. It's time to go balls deep. I don't know what else to tell you. It's a balls deep kind of time. It's balls, and it's deep in the balls are deep. So what I'm telling you by that is no bullshit, no trolling, no garbage. Only deep, meaningful, philosophically relevant questions will be even entertained on balls deep, and even those will have to meet the standards of my rigorous eye. Do you understand me? No bullshit. No fucking garbage. Balls deep. It's the weirdest dream I've ever had. I don't think that's deep enough. Fuck off with that question. Do you say there's really a point to life when no one choice? We like to think you are a motherfucker for making that the first balls deep question. And you, sir, I'm not even gonna ban you because I'm so disappointed. I just want to stare in disappointment. Ugh. How do I feel about bliss versus freedom? Why are those two things at odds? Why are we comparing them like you can have one or the other? First they blamed music for turning kids to Satan, and then it was video games. What do you think might be next? What is going to be the next Satan scare? That's a good question. The next devil scare. Like, what's hot right now? VR? You think it's going to be VR? Yeah, you're probably right, VR. You guys are probably right. I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, we're right on the cusp of VR being a big household thing. So it's going to be like, I'll give you guys the newscast. You guys ready? Up after the break, 2 found dead in a Fresno apartment complex. The police are looking for answers. Also, what do you know about VR?
recent, what would they call them? Recent studies have shown that VR might be virtual. What's a good R word to throw in there? Because they always have to have a bad fucking pun. What do you know? In our segment called, yeah, virtual. No, they wouldn't call it rape. Yeah, virtual rampage, virtually retarded, virtual retardation. Yeah, retardation is probably good. Or rebellion. Yeah, that would be even good. Some parents are reporting some odd things in children that spend a lot of time wearing these new VR visors. And it's leaving some experts wondering, does VR stand for virtual reality or virtual rebellious teenager? We go to Raciela Moreno, who's on the scene with more on this story. Raciela? Thank you, Tom. What up, TJ? Dude, that fucking newscast bullshit, man. Virtual rape. You may have seen them in the toy stores, and heck, your kids might be wearing one right now, but virtual reality has actually been found to lead to virtual rape? We go to Raciela Moreno, who's talking to some experts about answers that some parents are asking for. Raciela? Yeah, dude, maybe I should ban TJ, dude. Ban TJ. Virtual reality stuff is taking your kids. Oh yeah, and then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. That's why I'm saying it. It'll be like, it'll be a hop, skip, and a jump before. Do you think? Let me ask you a question. This is how it filters down, guys. It starts in the media, and then it just filters down to the hicks like this. Let me tell you how it'll be. Prepared a sermon today. But as I was walking in here, God put something on my mind. I noticed little Billy Hendricks out there. Hendricks family, members of this church for a very long time. Of course, everybody knows Mrs. Hendricks, Mr. Hendricks, and little Billy. He's playing with one of them new Virtual Boys from Nintendo. Had that thing on his head. And, I've never tried one on myself. I'm a little spooked of them, to be honest with you. Anything that takes a reality, which is what God created for us to look at with our eyes. If you strip that away and you replace it with something made by a man, you see, you're doing something that's of the flesh. And I am concerned. I have to tell you folks, I don't mean to single out little Billy, because I'm sure many of you out there purchased one of these things for your children last Christmas. But I want to warn y'all, you need to be concerned about what kind of reality your kids are being exposed to inside of that helmet. We have a limited amount of control over the reality that we can see, all of us. You need to put those helmets on and find out what those games are about. Find out what that reality is that your child is spending all his time in. Because I'm telling you what, I'm gonna bet you money. You put that on your head, you're gonna find things that are not of God. You're gonna find things that are of the flesh, of the earth, of the devil. You're going to find things that make your skin crawl. The enemy is always looking for a way to influence the minds of the young. So be wary with them things now. I'm sure that sermon's probably already been given at some point.
Is anyone responsible for their actions and deserve to be punished instead of rehabilitated? No. Well, that's one of the reasons why I advocate for a complete stripping of the United States corporate prison system and a replacement with something closer to the Norwegian system, which is focused on rehabilitation. I think that there are some people that, due to circumstances outside of their control, whether that be a chemical imbalance that's hereditary or something that was done to them as a child, may grow up, and we find this is profoundly true across the board. People that are awful to people in real life, almost across the board, had that sort of thing done to them as children, or had something horrible done to them as children. So we take these people that are not suited to be in society, and we rehabilitate them. We try and find a way to make them live something like a meaningful life. Maybe separated from society forever, maybe able to be integrated back into society after a certain amount of time. I think that would be way better than throwing people like animals into an 8x8 cell with 3 dudes in it. Should we allow prisoners to commit suicide? I think those facing long stretches of time that they are unlikely to survive, whether that be life or 30 years as a 50-year-old person, I think that they should be able to opt out, yeah. And under the current system. The shittiest weed that I've ever smoked? Probably just some brickpack Mexican shit. You don't even really see it anymore. But in California, most of the time you had a lot of good bud, but every once in a while somebody would bring some really bunk fucking weed to the party. Brown stems and seeds mostly, just really dry, and you just tell it just was smuggled across the border from Mexico, packed in a brick, just real gross. I've smoked a lot of weed like that, over the years. It's been a very long time since I've seen swag, though. That's what we used to call it. I don't even know if that word means anything anymore. I don't hear anybody ever say it because it just doesn't exist really anymore. But we used to call it swag. Oh yeah, dude, that poppin', crackling ass weed full of seeds and chunks of stem and shit. Terrible, terrible, fucking filthy ass, dude. I know the Australians call it bushweed. Swag is not like swag, no. Swag is something entirely different. Dude, it's the snickle fits, dude. Have you ever tried green crack? Yes. I've had it several times. I used to get it in California a lot. It's really good. Believe you can rehabilitate people such as serial killers? No. I do, however, believe that you can remove them from society without locking them in a hole alone for the rest of their lives. I do believe that people that have the inclination to kill other people can live somewhat enriched lives outside of society a little more humanely than they live now when they're caught. I'd rather they be treated that way and have a system of criminal justice with an eye towards rehabilitation than a punitive system of justice. There's absolutely no way anybody should ever spend a night in jail for shoplifting a candy bar. That's just retarded. Shoplifting anything up to a certain point should just result in a charge to that person to pay back with interest the money to the fucking whoever they stole the shit from. That should just be almost decriminalized in my eyes. I mean, obviously the police are still going to pursue it like it's a crime, but getting caught doing it and shit. I mean, if somebody's a recidivistic shoplifter, then they go to rehab because they probably got a mental problem. You get popped a few times and have to do community service and pay back every cent of what the value of the item you took was. You're probably not going to do it again as a normal person. Me on Joe Rogan. I don't even think Joe Rogan knows who I am, dude. That's not going to happen. I appreciate the idea. Should you kill yourself? No, that would not be a good idea, in my opinion. It's my ideal government system. It doesn't exist. I don't know, honestly. I'm not a smart enough guy to strip away everything I've learned and create from the ground up a functional system of governance. I do know that I don't have any faith in the current forms of governance that we're seem to be trying different cocktails of over the course of the last 60, 70, 80 years. Thoughts on the subreddit? You can go and check it out. I post there a lot. I guess for those of you that don't know, there's a new subreddit, a new official subreddit. If you go to the old one, you'll be redirected there, but you'll be able to see it in our links going forward on the show. Just good to go. Ever listen to Johnny Rebel? I think, yeah. Meritocracy. I mean, maybe there would be some some elements of a meritocracy in the government that would best suit me. I don't know. Maybe there's a better way of looking at a meritocracy that kind of strips it down to its basic nature, and we can keep that and build something around that that's different. I really like Manson, yeah. Thoughts on the old Paul versus new Paul shit? I am me, so it's hard for me to perceive the changes other people perceive in me, because I live every second of every waking day of my life as me. So I feel very much like I'm still the same person. And in fact, I think that bears fruit. The people that I talk to that knew me way back, even before then, don't talk to me like I'm some foreign object or something. But there might be some difference in my cadence, some difference in the way that I think or the way that I react to things that people that have been watching me for a long time perceive that I don't. Certainly my ideology has changed over the years. My areas of focus have jumped around. But at the underlying core, I still feel like the same dude. So it's hard for me to kind of empathize with that, even though I understand, I guess, why people would see it. I look very different. I'm allowed to be a little different in the life that I lead now, but I think that's closer. You know, the things about me that are different, I guess, and the perceptions of other people are just closer to the way I used to be before depression and anxiety completely took over my life. You know, at least that seems to be the trend. I've had fallback moments. I've had moments where I went to a pretty dark place. You know what I mean? But by and large, I've managed to keep my head above water the entire time I've been on the show. Through some crazy shit. Through some crazy fucking shit, dude. I've tried ketamine, yeah. Geniocracy. It doesn't ring a bell, but I may have read about it at some point. See a difference between yourself now and the Paul from a private show, April 2016, which is uploaded on DP. I mean, other than the bald head and the fact that, yeah.
Do you believe that some people just like you now because you're different, because you're actually happy and they're not? Do you think there might actually be some people out there that think that?
I don't know. I think that's kind of a dismissive way to look at people that have criticism of me. I mean, maybe they're...
Somewhere I heard said that about you. They're like, oh...
Oh, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, they don't like Paul anymore because he's not as sad as they are. And I don't know if that's really true.
I don't know. I don't really think that that's most of it. I think there are some people out there who just legitimately don't like my style. You know, that's cool. I'm fine with that. There's really nothing I can do to please those people.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with it. Don't get old and boring like TJ. I don't think TJ's boring at all, dude. TJ wiped his ass on like 2 shows ago and showed it to the camera.
There's like jalapeno cheddar muffin things in here. You have to toast it, but they're pretty good. They're very flaky, and they have like cheese and jalapeno on top.
Dope. That sounds pretty good.
jumbo juice leftovers.
You have your different. Yeah. Well, of course, dude. Look, yeah, you can never, like, as an entertainer, I'm used to, like, here's what used to happen a lot of the times, dude. And I'll tell you guys, like, honestly, you know, I won't lie to you and tell you that criticism never gets to me. When it piles up, it's hard to work as hard as you do sometimes and then just see that compound criticism. But I think it comes from a good place. It comes from a sense of engagement with the show that I think people don't have other places. People feel a sense of ownership, even if that sense of ownership is slightly unfounded. People feel a sense of ownership of the Drunken Peasants because the people that are on the show are accessible, right? So I don't want to discourage that. But on the flip side, it leads people down some pretty strange roads that it's hard for me, you know, to sit by and not answer back dismissively. So, you know, it puts me in kind of a strange position sometimes, and it probably, to be completely honest with you, has led me to dismiss, at least on occasion, somebody that was trying to give a decent feedback a little too harshly. In fact, I'll tell you guys a story. I'll be straight up honest with you guys. The subreddit switching over the last couple of weeks, things have been really tense in the fan community. And part of my job is to oversee and kind of be the liaison between the fan community and the peasants. So I've been trying to help. And just kind of this overwhelming sense of doom and gloom on the subreddit. I had spent a lot of time fighting that one day, just responding to people. Maybe I shouldn't have been, but it just felt wrong to let some of this stuff, because some of the stuff is just absolutely fantastical, absolutely just fantasy based, right? And it's hard to let some of that stuff just float there. And I made the choice to engage in that, and I spent, you know, more time than I probably should have doing it. Usually I don't.
You spent your whole 420 doing it.
Yeah, I mean, basically my whole 420, I sat here and I got stoned and I argued with people on the subreddit, which is whatever. I didn't have any big plans for that day anyway. I mean, the get stoned part was the important part for me. But I would have rather spent that time
with me
chilling with Ashley more, at least. We did chill on 420. Playing video games, doing anything. So anyway, the long story short, I did that, and I left, and somebody hit me up on the DP Discord via PM, somebody that I had never talked to. And this person was very nice, and was like, but something about the tone of how they came off rubbed me the wrong way, because I was so used to everything I dealt with being negativity. And this person, and I came at this person really like a fucking asshole. For no reason. Really no reason other than the fact that I was frustrated with arguing with people who were being assholes. And then that person reacted like, whoa, dude, what did I do? And I realized what I was doing. And I apologized to that person and added him to my friends list, and now we're friends. What?
I will take you out. Just give me a moment. Please. My knees hurt. They hurt.
But you know, that's part of my job is to try and engage with that, and to a great extent, that's been an easy thing for me to do in other fan communities.
Okay. I won't tell my boss how everything went today. I'll go take my dog out to shit.
Why don't you just grab the leash and, I mean, you're texting. Just take your phone out there and let him poop and text your boss.
I'm so sick of it. I just wanted to relax. That's all I ever wanted.
All I ever wanted. Well, then you should have never gotten a dog. Dog plus relaxation equals not that common. Mastodon, dude.
Well, I guess that's the end of Balls Deep. What a strange short one it was this time. But so be it. It was really cool, though. After all that salt and shit on the subreddit, last night, which was the 21st, I got phone calls independently from all three of the other drunken peasants that night, who were all surrounded by fans who wanted to talk to me on the phone. At 3 different intervals, Scotty called me and passed his phone around to a bunch of fans who all wanted to, pass around their love and their memes. It was a great feeling to be exposed to that after a bunch of negativity, and to remember that like these meetups really are a good reminder that most of what goes on in this community is about love, even if it seems pretty nasty sometimes. Yeah, I'm hostile to people who deliver criticism in a dickish way. You can catch more honeys by being fly. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You can catch more flies with honey. You can catch more honeys by being fly.
I like that.
And it's the truth. But yeah, no, dude, the way, and whatever, I guess that's a sensitivity of mine. The way people come at me matters. Somebody comes at me and the first thing, in their argument is a total misconception that I know because I live the life is totally wrong. Something like it's hard, if there's a legit criticism in your post, but you begin it with something speculative, like, you could tell on tonight's show that Scotty is sick of Paul's shit. You know what I mean? My brain just stops there because I'm like, this person's a fucking asshole. Why would you even say that? Because the reality is that before that show, Scotty was probably sitting right there watching videos and prepping with me and shit. Scotty and I hang all the time. We're close. We go to the gym. We go out to eat. We see movies. We're bros. And so it's like that people like, so if you start your argument with that, even if there is something legit in the body, you came at me like a douchebag. So my chances of actually reading past that, pretty slim. You feel me? Don't go anywhere. I'm going to just pause the stream for a second. Okay. That seems to have fixed it. Brief interlude there, but we're back. Sometimes on my end, something happens and everything gets all super choppy, and just pausing it and restarting it will usually fix that.
I'm just not happy. Just not happy.
Oh boy.
Shake your head at me.
I'll shake my head anywhere I goddamn please.
Don't smile at me.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Oh shit. She's got a knife. She's gonna poke me with it, dude.
Yeah? How you like that? Huh?
Well, I think we're having knife sex later. I know that much.
You wish that. What happened?
I wish that would happen.
Yeah.
Dude, I got a genie in a bottle. Its wish is my command.
Is it just me, or does it take like 5 minutes to like separate those stupid dog bags to open them? Have you
sometimes.
had trouble?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they come right open for me, and sometimes I'm like, which end is it?
Well,
which end do I put my hand in to protect it from the poop?
It's weird because I know which end it is, but I sit there and like I'm like doing I'm doing this to like, try to separate it to get it open like you do with garbage bags, but just fucking do it.
I know. I feel you, dog. Sometimes those things are not cool. Sometimes they do not
do what you want them to do. Kill Ashley later. If I do it now, I'll go straight to jail. Later, I'll have plausible deniability.
Okay, I need to ask you a question.
Yes.
Do I look like Dorn?
In my opinion, you look nothing like Dorn.
Okay.
Other than the fact, okay, I will be honest. You guys both have round faces. You guys both
Okay.
have kind of like
I
oval
can come to that.
faces.
Because we're overweight, though. Do you think that's like? Because
I mean, well, yeah,
we're both
the
overweight,
shape
so we
of your
have that.
face and the fact that both of you are overweight, that's not enough to say that you look like each other. Like, I've seen people that have done side-by-sides of you, and they always use something that the manatee took, and he cleaned up in Photoshop and put a giant fucking blue filter over it, and then it's just a picture of you. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen Dorn. I've seen Dorn outside of the whole video
Yeah.
shit. And I'll just be honest with you. I see you every day, and I've seen Dorn. You look nothing like Dorn.
I don't get it, because, like, I mean, this is a totally bad place to say where it came from, but it came from the subreddit. I
Yeah.
think I've actually heard it maybe in my YouTube comments before on my videos.
Yeah.
That I look like Dorn. And I'm like, I don't know how, other than the fact that we're both overweight. I don't see it.
That's really all it takes.
I know, that's what
One fat person looks just like the next fat
I know,
person.
but that's like, like, I guess, like, you know how people, like, Americans, general Americans, don't see the difference between, like, all the different, like, kind of Asians, like the Western Asians, like Korean and all that.
Yeah.
And, like, then those Asians, they don't know the difference between Barack Obama and, like, The Rock. All black people are Barack Obama. Is it something like that?
Maybe.
Like, I don't know. Or is people just being mean to be mean? Like,
It might just be that, too.
have these people not seen enough fat people to see the difference between one fat person and another? Like,
Apparently not, dude.
like, I don't
Fat person is a rare thing on the internet.
is The Rock black? I don't know. I mean, I can think he's kind
I think
of
he
black.
is,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm
his
pretty
dad
sure.
his dad was black.
He looks at least half. I don't know.
His dad was totally a black dude. Go look it up, man.
But what I'm saying is, like, he has dark skin, Asian, dark skin, black guy. I mean, like.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Snoop Dogg and Obama.
I mean, there's no real, like, fat culture, though.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's weird.
It's just, like, look, dude, because, like, we have a biological imperative, right, to size people up as sexual partners, whether we want to or not. It's just in our brains to do it. And when they look at a fat person, our brains immediately look at a fat person, usually, and we think unhealthy, 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 and rightfully so.
Yeah.
It is unhealthy to be
Yeah.
fat. But we live in a society where fat people are numerous, but there are still people that really are
Except
revolted
in,
every
like-
day by looking at fat people.
Except, like, way back in the past when being plump meant royalty. That was a good
Well, that's a different thing,
Yeah.
though. The culture was different then.
Yeah.
because
And
there
then
was a time- there was a
fertility
time-
and wealth, that's what it was.
Right. There was a time that wasn't very far from famine where being well fed was attractive. Having a little extra meat on your bones meant that you would probably survive long enough to bear children or make children or raise children. It's not like that anymore. It's not that way anymore. Fat people are looked at as slobs, and you know, some of them
But
are.
to be fair, back in those days, they weren't as fat as us, probably. They were, I don't know.
I mean, it depends. Some of them probably were.
yeah, but I think...
Not overall. There weren't
Yeah.
as many fat people
I'm
as
sure,
there
like,
are now.
like, you know how in Game of Thrones, like, Samuel Tarly and then,
Yeah.
what's his dick's wife, they get picked on for being, like, extremely fat.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're real out. I mean, but
They're
it's
like,
even though
considering-
there's more of them here, people
Yeah.
still get picked on in that way.
Yeah.
Like, people are still ostracized for being fat.
Yeah.
I don't really. I mean, it's just something that, like,
But I was gonna say, even back then, there was probably a limit to how, like, fat you're attractive.
sure, yeah, I'm sure that, like, some blubbergumptious piece of shit just, like, laying on bed with, like,
no, that's not really wealthy. That's just a.
that's
I
just
don't know."
gross. Like, I'd have to
Especially if you were male, you couldn't be fat though, because then you, like.
Then
back
you're- then
then,
how do they get to
how
your
you-
dick?
Yeah, how like they don't see you as strong if you're fat.
Yeah,
Back
that's
then.
true.
Like you had to be
Well,
the hunter and the worker
Yeah.
and everything, so you couldn't be fat
Mm-hmm.
to be a good husband. Show Ashley. I don't know. To summarize, Ashley does look like Dorn. I don't think I do. I don't see it. I don't see it. My nose especially is really like...
Ashley's got the Meyer nose, dude.
My nose is very nosy.
Everybody in her family has the same nose. Her little brother, her sister, her mom, her grandma.
Yeah.
Everybody has the nose. The nose.
You look like you're about to serve me Wendy's. My hair is pink. I know it might look a little red with the light shining right now. But it's actually pink.
Yeah, dude, you should draw little pink freckles. And do pigtails. And skip down the road.
I like pigtails. I would kind of look like a Wendy's girl if I did this.
Yeah.
Thank you. I look native? What? Wait, was that Gemma? That was Gemma. Hi. I knew her from IRC.
Cool. Ashley, you're so cute.
Thanks. Like native, I'm not Native American.
Yeah, dude. No, you are, dude. You're a Cherokee.
You look nothing like her. Thank you.
I mean, like, let's be honest. Let's not be mean.
Well, I mean, like, I just thank you for agreeing with me. Like,
I mean, Dorn is Dorn.
Dorn
Whatever.
is Dorn. I'm not saying that she's ugly. I'm just like, I don't think I look like her.
I don't think you do either. But, you know, there are people out there that would make the comparison because they know it probably bothers you on some level to be compared to her.
Somebody said something about the native comment, but I don't know how far up it was.
Oh, why didn't you stop it? Hey, Dinor?
Ashley's native
Going
name
about your
would be
business.
shitpost in Discord. Oh, thanks. I mean, maybe. What music do I listen to? That's hard to answer. I can easily answer what I don't listen to, which is like country and like folk music. Like
You don't
80s and backwards.
Oh,
No.
man. That's so sad. You fucking kids these days with your hippity
I mean, there's some like
and your bleepity
back then, I
bloopity
guess.
music.
Like this, like wasn't Duran like 70s?
80s.
80 that was 80s.
Yes.
Okay, so I've heard some of their songs. They're alright, you know.
Yeah, but there was a lot of music that sounded like that in the 80s. And
I guess I don't know.
synth pop, dude, was a big thing in the 80s.
I was like the late 90s, early 2000s. Like that's where my music is. I don't really like country. Like it's not bad because I have to listen to it like every day at work back in Texas. So I mean I can I guess jiggy to some country, but it's not I don't listen to it in my free time.
But folk is really good, dude. That's kind of sad that you don't. I mean, like, not like hokey folky.
Like that's what I'm talking about, like hokey dokey folky.
Like Mighty Wind folk, like, you know. What's that one that they sing? You've probably never seen it, but
Some country is awful. Some of it's okay. Like, a lot of country songs is like, I shot
I don't
my
know,
dog
dude.
and
Let's
I drank
find out,
myself
dude. Put
to,
this on.
to
Put this on.
divorce and
I'm gonna play
my
some.
wife left me and
I'm gonna play some songs for you, okay?
It's just like
And you're
Panic at
gonna.
the Disco. That's my favorite band.
That's her favorite band, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna play some songs for you, okay? And you're gonna tell me what you think of them.
Okay.
If you think they're total shit, you gotta listen to like 10 seconds, and the people aren't gonna know what you're listening to until you answer.
I like Fall Out Boy too.
Okay, and you can't tell them what you're listening to, so just look at them. You respond to them, and I'll DJ for you, okay? Because I don't want you to say it. Well, it doesn't matter if you know who you're listening to, but just don't say it to them.
Okay. Yeah, Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco were like my two top favorites for a while.
Okay.
I don't listen to Fall Out Boy as much as I do anymore. But I like Pentatonics. I like
Okay.
Alessia Cara. I like Melanie Martinez.
All right, are you ready?
What is this?
Okay, you're just gonna listen to about 10 or 15 seconds of the song, and you're gonna tell me if you think it's total shit.
Okay.
So here you go.
It's not total dog shit.
Okay, it's not total dog shit. So that was James Taylor, You've Got a Friend.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
that's
what's
kind of a
amazing.
folksy singer-songwriter
Okay.
song.
Yeah, it's not total
Okay.
dog shit, but again, I wouldn't listen to that in my free time.
Okay. How about this? I'll try another one for you. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. You got a friend in me. No, it's not that one.
Oh baby. No. Okay. So at least James Taylor is not total dog shit. We're gonna try this.
I don't like screamo usually because.
Okay. So.
Like, I know there's a lot of subgenres of screamo, but I generally don't like the ones that you can't understand because I like to sing to songs.
Is there like a genre of screamo where they can do nothing but scream? Where they're just like,
And there are some people who are like,
because all of the screamo that I've heard like has like these interludes where it's almost like it's listenable.
Yeah.
It's a little whiny though. It's like
I kind of like the interludes, like the semi-whiny
they always have that
interludes.
kind of like nasally voice thing. They always go like, I want you to say that you love me.
Okay, that's like early
But
2000
you won't.
boy band. I know songs like that.
I want you to be so fucking. And you're just like,
I know songs like that.
I'm sure you do.
Like I've heard.
All right, I'm gonna let you hear another song here. Listen about 20 seconds of the song, okay, and just tell me what you think of it, okay? Can you hear it?
No. Oh wait, no, there. It was just.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We'll start it now.
I like Green Day.
So it seemed like when the vocals kicked in, you started to question it more. Seemed like you might have been grooving a little bit at the beginning. No, nothing at all about that appealed to you on any level.
I feel like a little bit like it's like I can listen to it and I'm like, okay, this isn't like bad music, but it's just not my thing.
Okay, so that was Ohio by Crosby,
like,
Stills, Nash, and Young.
I'm not like that's crap music. I'm just like, I don't.
Okay, so I'll throw a few more at you. You just go ahead. You just go
I
ahead.
like this game.
Huh? You don't like this game? You don't like listening to different kinds of music and finding if you like them or not? You don't like folk.
I don't.
You're not into it, dude. Those were both kind of folksy, singer-songwritery things.
I'm just not into it.
So I'm not gonna give you any more of that.
I've heard of baby metal, and that's like that metal like Japanese band. It's like really popular.
Okay.
And I think I might have heard something from them and liked it at some point. So.
Cool.
Somebody keeps asking.
So let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, so... Oh, hold on. You have to listen to this ad. I'm sorry. I'll skip it as soon as I can. Fuck you, ad. Go away. Okay, so give this one about 20 seconds and let us know what you think. It's a very famous song.
I like Kanye West. Some of it, I guess. I like his voice.
Okay. What else? What are you thinking?
Maybe a little slow for me.
It's a little
That's how I'm
slow?
feeling.
Okay.
But yeah, I've heard of the song before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's
like-
the Bee Gees. How Deep Is Your Love? So
Yeah.
we're in the 70s now.
Yeah,
That's
I've heard-
disco.
Okay, yeah, I don't mind that. That's not
Okay,
bad.
what about upbeat disco? Would you like that if it was faster?
Maybe. I like faster stuff. I like fast and loud. I like to have my FLAC files.
Okay.
Okay, I definitely have heard this song.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Staying Alive
That's
by
the
the
one
Bee
that
Gees.
makes me want to like.
Yeah.
do this.
Okay, so you like disco.
Yeah.
A lot of the shit that you listen to apes this shit. This new stuff where the guy's all sensitive
Yeah.
and the beat is all good. Where do you
Yeah.
think they learned that from?
I don't know.
The Bee Gees. These hairy looking fucking long hairs right here. Look at these
Is
fucking...
that what you're trying to like go for?
Dude, look at these memes. Look at these memes walking down the street. Look at him.
That kind of looks like what you're trying to go. Except this poor guy.
I know, he went bald. He was really trying to look cool with that skullet.
But look at him, dude.
We did a parachute routine to this in like elementary school. It was like probably
so-
like 1/4.
Sorry, I'll shut it off.
Oh yeah, I can't hear myself.
Yeah.
Right? So like it was probably like half or like 1/4 my whole grade in elementary school. Might have been like 3rd or 4th grade, and we had this giant parachute. Did you ever have that in gym? Like those giant ass parachutes with the colors?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like I don't know. We had that, and we had like some sort of like competition.
Oh, you would be
thing,
underneath it?
and we would wave it, and like and then we would make like a big like bubble, and like you know, I don't know. We do like weird things. We had a routine to it. To I think that song.
Staying Alive.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, at least whoever at your school playing that had good taste in music.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, I love me some Bee Gees.
We had
That's
a lot
the
of
70s.
fun things in gym, man.
Yeah, dude, we did too. We had the foam pit. We had a
We didn't have
springboard
that.
that went into a giant, like, swimming pool-sized thing filled with foam.
That is really cool.
And you could do
Can we find that? Did you
flips
have
and just
the,
land into it.
Like those big, like the heavy plastic boards that you with the handles on the sides and like the wheels, and you would sit on it and wheel around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a game that we played with that.
Well, not at school. I went to a gym class.
Oh, well, this is like
outside
a
of school.
Oh, this is like a school gym. Yeah, the gym classes are better. But those boards, we had like there's regular dodgeball. And I forgot what the other one was called. It was like medic dodgeball or something.
Medic?
So like there was two like doctors, like two medics in this little like square like sectioned off for each team. And you had 2 teams. You played dodgeball, but if you got hit with one of the balls, you would fall down like you were injured, and then the medic had to come and scoot its way over and come and pick you and take you back to the hospital to fix you, so then you could go back out. But if the medic got hit, then like the medic goes down. You have to try and get the other medic to come get the first medic, and if both of your medics are down, you lose.
Well, that's
was
pretty
fun.
crazy. I never played anything like that. We used to play a lot of Duck Duck Goose and bullshit like that.
Like everybody would request that game like whenever we had like a free for all.
On the playground, we played a game like called Smear the Queer that would never fly today.
Like Red Rover was banned by the time I was in elementary school.
Yeah,
so.
Red Rover. Yeah, Smear the Queer was a great game, man. Where like one dude would go out in the field and you'd throw the ball, right? And like you and 3 other dudes would just charge him. And he would try and catch it and juke all of you and get to the touchdown. If he did, he was the boss of the school for the day. But it was the job of those other 4 people to smear the queer.
So bad. Ever played Red Ass? I don't know.
Red Ass?
I don't know what that
That
is.
sounds like something that your old fucking creepy uncle used to play with you. I remember, dude. Uncle Florence used to come over and play Red Ass with me. He'd lay me over his knee and spank me. Remember that? It was a good game, Red Ass.
I'm glad there are some people in the chat who have played the same one that I did. But
We used to
dodgeball.
we used to play this game. It was just called Open Chest. And like, in order to not be targeted by it, you had to have your arms like this. Mm-hmm. Because if you were just standing around, somebody could come and sock you right here and be like, open chest.
Oh, is that
So,
just
like,
throughout the day?
Yeah.
Kind of thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like in high school, all the like dudes would be like this. They'd be like, or like,
So stupid.
what's up, man? What's up, man? What's up? Because like, dude, you didn't want your open chest. We had a stupid game called Spondo, which meant that like if you had a pencil, if you were holding anything small enough to hold in one hand, anybody could just come and steal it from you, and you weren't allowed to take it back. It's called Spondo.
That's dumb.
So like people, you'd be writing with your pencil in class, and somebody would just walk up behind you and go, "Spondo, bitch," and you'd be like,
Did you ever play Soggy Cracker in elementary school?
"Soggy cracker." Dude.
Somebody says one of us looks like a blue emoji. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a blue emoji. Dude, they could take your wallet? Really? Could they take your wallet?
No. Like nobody wanted to get in actual trouble, but it was supposed to be mostly for pens and pencils and markers and highlighters.
People in my school just took that without even saying anything. They're like, thanks.
Yeah, it was a game though, because everybody that played it, which was everybody, because you weren't invited to the game, you just play it.
That's like the game. But you don't think it is. Everybody plays the game. You just lost the game. And you lost the game.
And so did you.
Yeah, I did. But I had to announce that I lost so everybody else around me could lose.
The game, dude.
Yeah. Sorry.
That drives me nuts, and I don't want to have that conversation with you again.
You're
I don't
playing
wanna...
it, sorry.
Okay, it's fine. I'm playing it, but I don't want to talk about it. Because that's how you lose the game. I just lost the game.
Yeah, you're losing it. We were winning before, but now we're losing.
No, Spondo was like the game, I guess, but it was like the game, but you actually lost shit for losing at it, because like,
Yeah.
you know, so I had a fucking
Everybody hates me now.
I had a fistful of pencils that I carried around. A fistful, dude.
A fistful?
I didn't know about the game, and Ashley sat down one night, and I was stoned, dude. This was within the.
I learned about it in 9th grade. I thought it was
Alright.
a thing that only was like in my school for a little while, but then I realized it was actually like a.
It's like an actual
thing,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard about it. It wasn't a thing where I'm from. The people there at least were really good at playing the game, because they never lost the game.
For Wii U.
But so I had this. I was, you know, we were living in a hotel at the time, and Ashley and I were having this late night stoned conversation.
Really, was that what I told you way back then? I
Yeah.
thought I first told you at TJ's.
Nope.
Oh.
You told TJ about it with me there.
Oh, okay.
You and I had a conversation about the game
Oh.
like way early on in our relationship. Like
Okay.
before our relationship was even really a relationship. We were just kind of
Okay.
dating. And we sat there and we talked about the game, and you were explaining.
Breath strips instead of death grips. Sorry, that was too funny to pass.
Breath strips, dude.
Yeah, I love you, people.
Geth drips, dude.
Chicken grips. Chicken strips.
Geth drips, dude. The Geth drips. It's a Mass Effect themed tribute band to the Death Grips, dude. The Geth drips. When was the last time I had diarrhea? Do you really want to? I mean, like, honestly, I have diarrhea a lot because I had my gallbladder taken out years and years and years ago. And one of the side effects to that is that, like, your poop is kind of gross and runny sometimes. It's not like every day, but I'd say once a week. I'm like, oh, and it's a
Ass
diarrhea.
strips.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty gross. Actually, it's been way better. I'll be honest with you guys. It's been way better because part of the reason that happens is when you eat fatty food, like the fat just exits, you know what I mean? And it makes your poop all nasty. But since I've been eating better, I haven't had diarrhea, so. What's a gallbladder? You tell me, dude. I don't have one. You do.
I skipped a Chipotle last night for seafood salad.
Yeah.
And what's today? Saturday?
It's Saturday this
I
week.
brushed my teeth.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna put a star.
Okay, cool. Pube clips. I've never eaten dried cow's blood, no.
Apparently, yeah. I've seen like blood sausage and shit. I haven't eaten it.
Is that like just like there's still blood left in the sausage?
I mean, it's like a sausage made of blood.
What the fuck?
It's weird.
That's disgusting. Speaking of, I actually still have some of that salad left over.
Earth Day is on the 22nd because National Drug Test Day is the 21st. What?
I didn't know that drug tests had a day.
Is Earth Day like traditionally like a stoner holiday?
Yeah. Was it like
It's fucking
before,
Earth Day,
before
man.
20, like before 420 was like Earth Day, the 420? Because like,
I think 420 outdates Earth Day, homie.
I don't know.
420,
Weed comes out of the earth.
yeah.
Celebrate the earth.
Dude, 420 is just weed code, man. From the streets, from the old days, the dark days, dude. When the pigs were out gunning for you, dude. Just because you
I
wanted
was
to
talking
burn a
with
J.
one of my coworkers, the one that I think does a crappy job a lot. He's actually doing a lot better. I was talking with him about stoner stuff.
Kiamota.
About like the soda that knocked me on my ass on 420.
Oh, yeah. The one that you spilled.
I know.
Quiero mota, señor. Por
There's
favor.
probably like enough in there too to get a good high. Made me sad.
Quiero más mota.
I blame Nova because I was taking out her super greens out of the fridge, and the box of super greens knocked over the soda. Fuck you, Nova.
knocked over the soda with the box of super greens.
No,
Yes.
the super greens box knocked over my soda.
You could have grabbed the soda and moved it out of the way and
No.
then got the super greens, but you chose not to, thus you.
No, the box was in my way, and it hit the soda.
You see? This is my life, dude.
Super greens, it's basically like a spinach mix, like a leaf mix.
For Nova. Marijuana. Fumando marijuana. Dum, 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 dum.
I guess I haven't really eaten today either. I had a muffin.
Soy un borracho. Chupa mi verga. Yeah, Ashley, do a cigarette.
No.
You need to let your scalp breathe. What I think you need to do, you want some advice? When Pim Monk have a hard day at work, Pim Monk, the first thing he do is go down to the street and have himself a cigarette. I think that's what you should do, dude. Go down and have a cigarette, dude.
I'm good. Oh, my knees. Honestly, though, ever since I got that massage, I feel a hell of a lot better.
That's
I think
good.
Also, those 2 days of rest that I had also helped too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel a lot more loose. I can actually reach my butt better now.
Cool.
It still hurts a little bit, but
Neat, dude.
a week ago I couldn't even like reach my own ass to scrub it. You know.
Dude, you were having to fucking like do a reaching act to get that ass clean, dude.
I really do aerobics in the tub.
Dude, you were fucking tight like a fucking toiger, dude. I remember trying to rub your back and it was like rubbing a fucking granite countertop. I was like,
Yeah, it was bad. Really bad. It's better now. But
yeah, dude. Anytime you need help reaching that butt, you just let me know, dude. I can reach right up in that crack, dude.
yeah.
I got tools.
Do you have tools?
I got tools, man.
Did you add bath salts, man?
Bath salts.
Yeah, we're out of bath salts.
You smoked them already?
Yeah.
Dude, I only got 1 or 2 hits off that bath salt batch, dude.
Sorry. You know how I feel when you smoke all the weed.
What? Dude, back in Texas, it was every man for himself. You should have smoked it if you wanted it, dude. Here, there's never been a point in time where you were like, there ain't no weed, man. There's weed everywhere.
Yeah. I don't smoke nearly as much as I used to even in Texas. So.
Dude, I'd go get like, you know, a quarter ounce or something in Texas because money would be tight. And then like a week and a half later, Ashley would be like, any weed left? And I'd be like...
8 days ago, like, come on.
It's like, dude, I've been dry for like a week. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever been out since we've been here. Well, it's not for a while.
Cigarette Monk. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cigarette Monk here. Oh, dude, Pimp Monk. I do wish Pimp Monk would quit them cigarettes, man. Them cigarettes is not good for your health, dude. I'd rather you get on a Vapora. Because then you wouldn't have to go downstairs to get a cigarette.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could just sit in here and smoke a
There's a
Vapora.
few people at my work who smoke cigarettes. I'm like, some
Really?
of them are really young, too.
Man, see, that's really disheartening, especially in like a place like this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, really good education and shit around here. You would think, hopefully, people would be smart enough not to pick up.
Tonight, like, she's like, I don't know, 19 or 20 or something. She's 20.
Out there smoking cigarettes.
I know.
It's
like,
still cool though.
she
It's
was
still
like-
cool. People still think it's cool.
I'll go take out the recycling. I was like, okay, cool. And so she goes and she takes it out. And I notice when she comes back, it smells kind of like cigarette smoke. I'm like, oh, baby, no. Sweetie pie, stop.
David, calm down, dude. Don't be triggered. I know, dude. Look, dude. I fucking smoked cigarettes. I did for a very long time. I'm just saying that like a lot more is known about cigarettes now than was known about cigarettes when I was a young man. There's a lot more initiative for people to never smoke cigarettes, but they still think it's cool. Man, David is like, whoo. I'm not gonna ban him. He's one of my menagerie, dude. Huh?
What's he saying?
He's just triggered about everything I say. Like every time I say something, he's like, you need to get your fucking fuck you, bro. And then I'll be like, yeah, dude, some cigarette. And be like, cigarette's old. I keep him around though. He's one of my menagerie of trolls that I refuse to ban. I like to remember out there because sometimes, you know, when I do these streams, I'm not feeling too great. And I like to remember that David's out there.
Yeah.
Because it makes me, I mean, I'll be honest with you, dude, it's very base, but it just makes me feel good about myself to know that David's out there. There's a dude out there that literally, like, spends his time being fake triggered at everything I say. I'm like, well, at least I'm not him, huh?
Were you saving this for later for
Yes.
Okay.
Never mind.
Were you going to try and eat my fucking sandwich?
Oh, watch what I asked first. I guess maybe you'll have.
Just go ahead and eat it, honey.
No, it's okay.
Just go ahead and eat it.
I'll have an egg salad sandwich later. I just can't stand it any longer.
Huh?
I'll have an egg salad.
Just grab my
sandwich
sandwich
later.
and take it back there. I can go back down to the store and grab another sandwich if I want one.
No, it's fine.
Don't do the duck face at me when you tell me no, dude. It creeps me out, man. It makes me want to turn my head away, like Dinar, when you try and kiss him, when he's all like.
No, Paul got that for him, so I'm gonna respect it.
What do I get at taquerias? Usually I'll get like carne asada soft tacos if they have them on corn tortillas with just like a little bit of cabbage and some lemon and lime, some cilantro. I mean, I like really, really like fresh, simple shit at taquerias usually.
Dude, we're wholesome and lovable. Hear that?
Huh?
We're wholesome. and lovable.
Oh, isn't that sweet? What a bunch of fucking softies we are.
Dino. We're so dino.
Nachos or chips and salsa? I prefer chips and salsa to nachos, honestly. I'm not turning down some nachos, but I'd rather sit in front of a bowl
I like
of really
chips
good
and queso.
Yeah, see,
And-
that's basically nachos. It's just
Yeah.
do-it-yourself nachos.
I guess, but I mean, unless if they have really, really good salsa, then I'll prefer their
No,
salsa.
dude, chips and like sitting down with a really good salsa and some freshly made tortilla chips. Yeah,
But I'm
dude.
saying if their salsa is crap, then I'm gonna want queso.
Well, obviously, I'd take the nachos at a place that's got shit salsa
Yeah.
because at least it's mixed in with a bunch of cheese and
I
jalapenos and
at
other
least
shit.
have enough of like not a wimpy tongue to appreciate a good salsa.
Black olives on nachos, sure. I like black olives though. I like them on pretty much
Like
anything.
nacho supremes.
See, look what he does when you try it. Watch this. Diner. Calf kisses. Oh, he went in.
He did it!
How sweet. Oh, what a sweet boy. Oh, thank you. Usually he goes like, you want kisses? Kisses?
Well, that's
Oh, dang.
if you go like, then he'll do that.
Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. You're so sweet. Why are you being so sweet today? He's being so sweet, dude. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I've had enough now. Okay, yeah, give some to her.
thank you.
Give some to her.
Oh, thank you.
Tongue kiss her a few times. Yeah, she loves it. Look at her. Get up in her nose.
Thank you, Dino.
Just remember I eat shit with that, Mom. Yeah, I eat my own shit sometimes. Not anymore, I guess.
Yeah, we pick it up before he gets a chance. No poo-poo breath.
Yeah, you don't smell like doo-doo anymore. What a sweet little pupper.
How's your depression been doing, Paul?
Hey, how's your depression been doing, Paul? That depression still getting you down, or you feel like not killing yourself now? How's that depression been doing? Hey, Paul. Long time no see, buddy. Hey, how's that depression thing going, man? Ho, ho, ho. I heard that was some crazy shit. Hope you're better. That was awesome, dude. I felt like I was playing golf with that guy for a second. Man. Look at David. See, everybody's laughing in the room, and David was like, not really funny. See, that's why I keep him around. Because there's a dude out there who's made it his job to literally get triggered by everything I say.
Dude, the father who was never in my life and my ex-uncle, both
Yeah.
their names were David.
Oh, yeah, Davids are pieces of shit.
Well,
Fuck David.
Except for Frack Skull, he's a David.
Oh, Dave. Okay, well, he's cool then.
But most other Davids. Actually, Frack Skull has the same first and last name as my dad.
That's creepy. That's creepy.
Yeah.
Except for David Gilmore. I don't know. He might be a douche.
I had a one-night stand with a David.
Gross.
That was the guy that I fucked for it, like, before I...
Before you got with me.
Yeah.
The dude that called you later and was like, I've got some weird shit coming out of the end of my penis. You don't have any fucking gonorrhea.
Yeah, that guy.
Dude, after we got together, she gets this phone call. Was it after we got together?
I think it was a text. But yeah. Yeah, it was.
Some dude, like one night stand dude she fucked one time, is like, hey, my dick kind of burns when I pee. Is your pussy okay?
Is your pussy okay?
And she was like, I hope so.
Yeah. Everything seems to be in check over here.
Jesus,
Shoot
man.
that dude.
What a great way to fucking start a relationship. Hold on, the one night stand that I fucked 3 weeks ago is calling me. He's got the drip now, and he's wondering if he caught it from me. Hold on, let me just handle this. It wasn't me, David.
Oh my god.
You slept 12 hours yesterday? Sometimes you just gotta do that shit,
I
man.
slept like
Yesterday?
Yesterday, like last night I fell asleep. I don't even remember when, but I slept like almost like 10 hours I think yesterday. I woke up at like 8, and then like every hour I kept waking up.
Was David fat?
No, he
No?
was actually kind of like, he was about as tall as me, maybe a little bit taller.
So he was
kind
short,
of skinny, but he had like a really like long penis, and like
It was long?
Yes, and not only that, but like it was like a like average like size like girth.
Yeah.
But like near the top, it was like bigger, like.
So it was like a lollipop penis, where the shaft was like normal, but with this giant head on it.
No. So the shaft.
Oh, the shaft was narrow at the base, but it got
then
big.
It got bigger, and then the head was like the normal size. It was just like it had like this weird like big part to it, kind of like.
Like a bulb.
Like I don't know.
Like a dog.
Like how do you describe something like that?
I know what you're talking about.
Normal, then big,
Yeah.
and then like a normal head.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Bunyip.
Baseball bat dick. Yeah.
Yes, it was like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you know how like tiny I am, so it didn't really feel that great because it hurt.
It just hurt the whole time.
Yeah.
Cool. Get fucked, David, with your giant fucking baseball bat of a cock. Well, whatever, dude.
Yikes. Yeah, yikes.
Dude, I was so sad. Well, part of me was a little bit sad. Like, at that point, you and I hadn't even, like, flirted. And you had just broken up with your boyfriend.
Yes, and you told me to go fuck somebody.
And I did.
And I did.
Because that was the best advice. It was the advice you needed.
And then I started talking about it, and then, you were bothered by it.
Yeah, I had a little crush. But I didn't let that stop me from giving her the advice that she needed at the time. She needed to go out and just go to a fucking bar and find a dude and fuck a dude. Mm-hmm. Because her hang-ups were all centered around that, dude. Like, she had a lot of... Like, because this dude... The dude you were dating before me, you never even met him. It was just like an online thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So that, like, dude, you... And how long were you in that relationship for?
I don't know, maybe like 6 months or so.
Dude, that's a long time to, like, simulate somebody's dick.
And we talked on the phone maybe like I don't know, maybe 10 times.
In 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys spend most of your time, like, PMing or something and texting and shit?
Because he didn't want to talk to me.
Dude, why did you leave that dude? Why did you leave him, dude? I don't understand.
Gee. Did Paul cheat on Ashley with Tabitha?
Oh yeah, the donut, dude. No, I was cleared to fuck Tabitha. Ashley knew the drill, dude.
Yeah.
She knew how I
Free.
get around a chocolate donut.
Tabitha was a free.
Yeah, she was on my freebie list.
Yeah.
I had a free one with Tabitha.
I'm sad I didn't get to have one with Tabitha.
That's okay, dude. Tabitha 2 is still out there, man. And if she's not, there's always Tabitha 89. Tabitha 1, though, was the perfect one. That donut hole was just perfect, man.
Thanks. Thanks, Paul. I'll never get to know. Thanks.
Never been so high you put your pipe in your ass? Nope. That I've never done. I have, like, done this multiple times where I'll be like, dude, I'm gonna take another hit. And I'll be just like, oh fuck, where's my lighter? Oh, there we go.
What?
Oh fuck, what am I doing, man? That's fucking retarded, man.
That like burned. Ever done a butt chug?
A butt chug.
What's that?
A butt chug is when you like.
When you suck through your ass?
No.
Oh.
It's when you do, like, take like alcohol in your ass. Because your ass, like the lining of your anus and you're in the inside of your sphincter and you're in the inside of your colon and shit.
Yeah.
That shit is so like it's just lined with like shit. It goes directly into your bloodstream. That's why like suppositories they give you like to cure like constipation or whatever. You put them up your ass because like it's a direct line to the bloodstream. So if you keister a bunch of alcohol, don't do this by the way. It's very dangerous. If you keister a bunch of alcohol, you just get immediately drunk. It's
Like you just like put like shots of tequila down your butt?
I mean, people have done it. People have keistered like beer after beer. Like you just let it sit in there for a while, and then you poop like an enema, and then you poop it back out, and you put another one in there. I'd rather not. I've never done it. I just know that there are people out there that do it. Yeah, dude, that's the whole thing is like you can get alcohol poisoning really fucking simply because your body, like there's no...
Oh, yeah, somebody just said it doesn't filter through your liver.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it goes directly to your bloodstream.
Ugh.
So it's like if you do too much, you can get alcohol poisoning real fucking quick that way.
Rather not.
You go from 0 to 100, nigga, real
Dude.
quick.
What if I got real on my face fat? Like, how would I look like?
You look like the villain from Brain Scan.
I don't know what they look like.
I'm gonna find him.
I forgot to weigh myself. When am I got a facelift?
Dude,
Oh, Jesus.
dude, look at him. Dude, tell me I'm wrong. Villain from Brain Scan. Ashley with no fat on her face. Villain from Brain Scan. Ashley with no fat on her face. It's the same person. She's the trickster, dude. She's the trickster from Brain Scan.
Oh, jeez. I better not lose weight now.
Empty face, dude. Yeah, I love the empty face. Everybody else is disturbed by it, but I really love it, dude. I've used it way too long to get rid of the empty face, dude. Ashley hates when I do the empty face, though. She doesn't like the empty face.
Wait, which one?
The,
Oh, yeah. Stop it! It's so creepy.
Ashley Milanakis. That's pretty funny. You look like you reabsorbed a nut. Ribey Jenkins, dude.
Hi, ribeye.
Ribeye Stankins, dude.
Ribey here.
Dude, Ashley used to fucking hate Ribey Jenkins, dude. I'm putting you on blast.
Please.
I'm putting you on blast,
Please,
Ashley.
stop it. Stop blasting me.
Dude, I'm putting you
Stop
on blast.
it. No. Get away. Go, shoot.
She doesn't anymore, dude. But Ashley used to be against in the band Ribey Jerk, dude. She was part of the band Ribey Jerk.
I might have upvoted a few things that were against Ribey. I'm sorry.
Everyone used to hate Ribey.
I never openly said anything.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
I know Krista doesn't like Ribey. I don't know, actually.
Who?
Krista? I don't know if Krista doesn't like Ribey.
I don't know that that's true.
I don't know, actually.
She's never said anything to me about Ribey.
I think that she, like, jokingly hates Ribey, maybe.
Oh.
Like
the same way I hate Ribey?
Like, she outwardly, like, will, like, hate on Ribey, but probably doesn't really care either way
Dude,
about
Ribey and I don't know if you heard about this, but Ribey and I fucking made magic, dude. We made
What?
magic happen, and only the two of us could have been the ones that did it, dude. I saw a stream where Egghead was cleaning that horrifying tub of his.
Yeah.
And he was cleaning it with 2 fucking fingers. And I got a hold of Ryby, who I saw in the chat, and I was like, dude, we gotta call him. And we did, from Discord, and we made him get on his hands and knees and actually scrub that tub, dude. We made it happen. We made memes into dreams. Because he was gonna fucking sit there and just take his 2 fingers with the steel wool or whatever he had and just go.
What the fuck?
And we were like, bitch, you better fucking scrub it. And he actually cleaned it.
Like get a sponge?
Dude, he had something, but he was just, he was barely, like, I was telling him in the chat, elbow grease. I kept typing it over and over until I got banned for like 25 seconds until I could type it again, because I was just like, he doesn't know the meaning. Like, he was just like, he would like start at one place and do absolutely nothing. He'd start at a corner and go like, and he was standing up and just like bent over at the waist going like, and then he'd be like, oh, jeepers, creepers, my back, oh, my back hurts so bad.
You're
and I was just like,
over.
I was just like, oh my God. And then he would move on to something else. He'd be like, okay, well, I'll just clean up here then. And be like,
Yeah, it wasn't even elbow grease. It was like finger knuckle
yeah,
grease.
dude, 2 finger grease. This is how he was cleaning until Ryby and I intervened. This is literally what he was doing. This is the force.
His shower needed like a pressure washer though.
Yeah, dude, it was knuckle grease, dude, if that.
Knuckle grease. Yeah. Oh my God. That's funny. I don't.
He's not hopeless, dude. He can learn. He learned how to clean a tub that day. And then the next day, or the next time he did it, Ryby made him clean his whole fucking living room.
Am I scared that Paul will roll over and crush me one day? A little bit.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
I'm actually really like a good bed partner. I don't kick a lot.
Dude,
I don't take up a lot of.
What if I rolled off the bed and then you rolled all the way to my side and rolled off the bed on top of me?
I'd probably kill you. If I just did a dead fall off the bed onto you in a dead sleep, and you'd probably die.
Somebody asked, what is our weight combined?
Well, I weighed the last time I weighed myself was like 297.
Okay.
And you weigh what?
Hold on, let me do some math here.
Okay.
I can't addition.
I crush Ashley during sex. Sometimes, actually, I do.
Okay, so 297 plus, I think that was about my weight.
Okay.
Maybe like a...
So coming in at a combined total weight of 530 pounds. Dude, we weigh as much as fucking Isaac Plumbo together, dude.
Now everybody knows my weight if they can do simple math.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Is that the way you got around your girlish desire to conceal your weight?
Yes.
Cool. I approve of that. I wish more chicks would just do that.
God damn it, guys! Okay, I swear like 20 of that is boob, okay?
Yeah, at least 25.
Yeah.
100% titty.
You assholes.
I know, dude, of course. What did you think, dude? Did you think here of all places?
I wouldn't have added it together if I knew, like...
Yeah, dude.
33 pounds of boob, yeah, probably. Actually, I really want to weigh my boobs because they're very heavy.
I bet you could probably fucking rig a way to do it.
I'm sure.
If we put the fucking scale up on the kitchen counter, turned it on, and then just put your titty on it.
Yeah. Dude, should I do that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, dude, we're about to do a weigh-in on Ashley's titties. Oh, dude, people outside are going, yeah. Maybe they're watching the stream.
Yeah, maybe they're watching from the window.
Yeah, maybe they're like neighbors that are fans. They're like, oh, shit, yeah.
I'm going to cover it with a towel.
All right, I want guesses. Dude. Let's see. Let's get some guesses rolling, dude.
Okay, should I just push it down to activate it? And then put
Yeah. Just make it. Yeah, push it down to activate it, and then just put your titty on it. And to the best of your ability, just the titty. Try and take all the weight of your body yourself.
Okay, 0.
So it's not, maybe the scale is not made to weigh things that light.
It might not be.
Yeah, it is like a bathroom scale, so.
It keeps saying 0.
Yeah. We'd have to get, what?
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's alright. We tried, guys.
Okay,
It's,
but it's not doing 1. What if I put on 2?
yeah, if you put both at the same time, do you get a readout?
Okay, hold on. Yeah, 6.8. That's what it says.
Yeah, see, I think that the bathroom, we'd have to get like an actual scale to weigh the titties. Because if those titties weigh 6.8 pounds together, then I'm Jude Law, dude.
Oh, wait, okay, no, 11.6.
Yeah.
Better?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
11.6 is,
I mean,
is,
that's what it says.
but that's a bathroom scale. Who knows how accurate that is at that low a weight.
But, I mean, that's still a lot of pounds.
I couldn't even put my titties on the scale. Like, I don't have enough titty to weigh. Like, I have a little bit of man titty here, but it's not enough to, like... hand weigh the titties. Oh, I do all the time. What?
I just weighed myself?
Yeah.
Okay, God damn it.
What?
It said 226 for a second, but apparently it's 231 point something.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Still lower than you thought.
Yeah, like I'm slowly but surely losing some weight.
That's awesome.
Because at one point, at least within the last month, I was at like 239, so... Oh, gourd. I always say, oh my gourd, instead of, oh my god. Now, even like when I'm around people who don't, drunken peasant. Hi. Dinor came down here. Show them titties. I can't like actually show them. Sorry. It's like they're here though. I promise. Somebody's asking if I like comics. Not really. Unless if it's like hentai. Paul has actually watched the first movie of Madoka. We have 2 more. Hi, Fear. Hi. Do my free cams? I don't know. Am I allowed to be a cam girl?
No.
Alright. Sorry, guys.
Not in my house, young lady.
Do I consider them udders? Not really.
Udders?
Yaoi is okay. I went through a yaoi phase.
Yaoi, oh god.
I use X hentai for hentai.
Yaoi, dude. Oh god, please no.
You guys ever RP? I used to. Dude, Thursday Lane wants you to weigh your fart.
Okay. Well, tell Thursday Lane to suck my dick. Good night, everybody.
Good night.